Thinking of taking your WordPress site to the next level with a faster and better user experience by improving page load times? Well, WP Engine could be just the solution for you. This is WordPress Hosting Reviews, where we test and review anything and everything related to WordPress and hosting. We give you the pros, the cons, and everything you need to know to make the right decision for your WordPress hosting needs. Welcome to WPHostingReviews.com. I'm Steven Johnson. So you have your WordPress site. It's running well, getting traffic, ranking in the search engines, and the pages seem to load fine, but just not quite as fast as some of the competitors, or especially some of the professional sites. Well, there's almost a 100% chance the problem is your hosting. It's time to move up to a top-tier provider. Well, one of these providers is WP Engine, and they do a great job. Okay, so a quick history of WP Engine. They were founded in 2010. They're located in Austin, Texas, and they currently employ around 25 people. So it's a good-sized company, and they're getting really well established in their short 2 years. WP Engine was founded by Jason Cohen and Ben Metcalf. Jason Cohen has created several businesses from startup to millions of dollars in sales and then sold them. And Ben Metcalf has been involved with the WordPress community since the very beginning. He also helped start the BBC News website, which, if you're familiar with the BBC, is quite an organization. Our WP Engine experience started a little over a year ago. We had heard about them, but at the time we were looking for some faster servers and just to really make our pages pop a little bit better, take us up to the next level. All right, so when we learned about them, the price was a little bit higher, but we thought, well, let's give it a go. You know, we are a WordPress hosting review site, so let's see what they do firsthand and not just rely on the marketing material. The first step was getting transferred over to them, and this went very well. All we had to do was just give them information to the site. They were able to log in and bring up all of our information from the current hosting provider over to their platform. So from our point of view, it all went really smooth and no issues there. Once we got up on the platform, we definitely noticed an increase in speed as well as an increase in technical knowledge. They helped us troubleshoot a few plugins, so it got things going faster. And when we, on the off occasion that we have needed tech support, they're there with quick answers and able to get us back on track so we can just worry about reviewing sites and improving things rather than WordPress updates. So we've been really pleased with WordPress Engine so far. All right, let's talk about a few of the pros and cons of WP Engine. First up are the pros. And the first thing that you're going to notice is fast pages and fast servers. Everything they've done, from their server selection to the caching to the plugin selection, helps get your WordPress site going fast. So you're going to notice that. The second thing that we noticed is their team of experts. They're all WordPress experts. This makes it easy for them because all they deal with WordPress, so they can get the best of the best for your support. With traditional hosting companies, their support is going to stop where WordPress begins. But with WP Engine, they can take it everywhere from the server level all the way up to the plugin where you might have some weird issue with that. The next pro to these guys is it's very easy to get your site on a CDN. So if you want all of your images to be all over the world, they can get you up and going on that with no issue at all. It's very simple, one plugin and it's turned on and it's working. And the last pro to these guys is they have a managed or a library of best of the best WordPress plugins. They call it their curated WordPress plugin library. They've gone through all the plugins in the directory, found the best of the best, the ones that work great on their servers, and they know how to run them and run them really well. And you can select from these. If you already have them up there, have them installed on your site, then it's great, and they can help you configure these to go as good as possible. All right, so let's talk about the cons now. And there are really only 3 cons that we can think of. First is the price. WP Engine is probably 3 to maybe 4 times more expensive than your average hosting company, but they're really 2 different levels of service. So one is top level, one is their kind of bargain basement. They're trying to get as many sites onto a server as possible to keep the price low and make them the most money. So it's not fair to do an apples to apples comparison on price, but WP Engine is a little more expensive. The next con to them is they don't have any email services. This isn't an issue for us, and we don't think it'll probably be an issue for most people that are running business sites. We run all of our email through Google Apps, and we don't ever use the email servers on our hosting companies. So they've chosen just to focus on WordPress and not email. If you're looking for email support on your hosting company, WP Engine may not be the best choice for you. And then the third thing is they don't have 24/7 by 365 support. They offer phone and email support from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. They typically work with business sites, and that's when they offer support is during business hours. WP Engine has 4 levels of plans. The first plan is the personal, and it starts out at $29 a month. You are able to host one WordPress site that can get up to 25,000 visits per month, and you get 10 gigabytes of storage. You also get all the standard goodness that comes with a WP Engine account. You can add on a CDN to this account for $20 or $19.95 a month. The next plan we have is a professional plan, and for $99 a month, you can host up to 10 WordPress sites that get up to 100,000 visits per month. The storage is increased up to 20 gigabytes, and the CDN is now included, along with an SSL support and WordPress multi-site support. A dedicated IP can be added for $5 a month. The step above the professional is the business plan, and this is $249 a month. For that, you're able to host up to 25 WordPress sites and get up to 400,000 visits per month. The storage is now increased up to 30 gigabytes, and you get all the features of the professional and the personal plans, but this time the dedicated IP is included, and you do get telephone support. The last plan is the premium plan, and this is a custom service. The prices are not even listed on their site. And with this one, you can get dedicated hardware, and really I'm sure you can probably get anything you want. You're just going to pay for it. All right, so let's compare WP Engine with a standard shared hosting company. Before I get started with this, I want to say this really isn't a fair comparison because they're two different classes of service. WP Engine is gearing their stuff to be as fast as possible to give you a very professional level of service, whereas a shared company is gearing all their servers to get the price down as low as possible. They're putting 5,000 to 8,000 sites on one server, getting the cost down really low, and they're competing on cost. Whereas WP Engine is competing on top-level servers and tech support. So the first difference that you might notice is in the server speeds. WP Engine does everything they can do to get their sites going fast. A shared hosting company is not going to be as fast. They don't have the caching built in and a lot of the other nice features that WP Engine does. WP Engine is also able to do this because they're focusing just on one CMS, which is WordPress. The second difference between shared and WP Engine is going to be the price. WP Engine is probably going to be 3 to 4 times more expensive than a shared, but you're getting a lot more for your money. And the third difference between the two is going to be tech support. With WP Engine, you're going to get top-level WordPress tech support. Everything from the server level to a CDN to WordPress itself. With a shared company, they're just going to help you out with the server level stuff. And when you have problems with WordPress, they're going to say, that's not our deal, that's on you. In conclusion, we really enjoyed hosting with WP Engine. We've been with them for over a year now. They've done a fantastic job. Everything from the transition over to them, to our fast page load speeds, to getting onto a CDN, to the excellent tech support. It's all gone really well for us, and we've been really happy with them. I also think it speaks a lot when a hosting review company is actually hosting with the company that they're reviewing. And that's where we choose to run our site, WP Hosting Reviews. So, you know, our vote, when we vote with our dollars and who do we choose to go with, I think that should speak a lot for our confidence in them. So there you have it. We really like WP Engine. So if you've enjoyed this review, be sure to like the video, maybe subscribe to our YouTube channel. Also check out WPHostingReviews.com for a bunch more articles, hosting reviews, guides, anything you might want to know about WordPress hosting. And if you have any questions, be sure to put them in the comment sections below, and we'll do everything we can to get them answered. So this has been Steven Johnson, with wphostingreviews.com. And thanks, and see you soon.